Zara and Mike Tindall lead the royal family arrivals at Ladies' Day as they arrived for Day 3 of Royal Ascot. Guests were snapped wearing stunning outfits boasting a rainbow of colours today, as they made the most of the sunshine in Berkshire during Ladies' Day. However, Zara opted for a summery white lace dress for the occasion from Scanlan Theodore, while her rugby ace husband Mike matched her in neutral tones. The 42-year-old daughter of Princess Anne looked in her element among the racegoers as she laughed with former rugby pro husband. The British royal family have been out in force at the event this week, with King Charles, Camilla, Princess Anne, 71, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh and Princess Beatrice, 33, and Edoardo Mappelli Mazzi, 38, all attending. Yesterday the action hotted up on the second day of Royal Ascot 2023 as the winnings came in and the champagne is on ice. As the drinks kept coming and revellers began celebrating their wins, they began to loosen up and lark about with each other, in good spirits on a sunny day. Among the scenes of revellers who were heading home after a day of partying were savvy women who had ditched their high heels in favor of sensible flat shoes to travel home in, as well as a gentleman who had picked up some snacks to tide him over for the evening. Stylish attendees made for a colorful and glamorous display as they arrived at the racecourse earlier for another day of nail-biting races and plenty of partying. Many opted for wild and wonderful outfits for the occasion, with some taking advantage of this year's updated dress code which permits women to wear trousers. The glamorous scenes at the beginning of Day 2, where white seemed to be the color of the moment among the earliest attendees, come after hilarious antics captured last night as the opening day of the festival came to a close. As the festival continues for its second day in the baking summer sunshine, partying racegoers will no doubt be ready for another day of festivities. Meanwhile, King Charles and Queen Camilla's Royal Ascot hopes were dashed as two of their horses missed out on trophies. The royal couple entered their thoroughbred Reach for the Moon in the Royal Hunt Cup, which took place at the Berkshire racecourses this afternoon. Their other horse Circle of Fire also participated in the Queen's Vase, but was beaten by jockey Frankie Dettori riding a horse named Gregory. The newly crowned king and queen watched the race intently from the royal box with other members of the royal family, including Zara Tindall and the Duchess of Edinburgh. Before the Royal Hunt Cup got underway, the king was seen engaging in conversation with one of his guests on the balcony, unaware that his horse was about to appear. Reaching across Lady Sarah Keswick, one of her oldest friends, Camilla tugged at the sleeve of Charles' morning suit to alert him to the action on the tracks. During the nail-biting race, the couple put on an animated display and were both seen clutching binoculars at time. However, they couldn't hide their disappointment when Reach for the Moon missed out on the title to gelding Jimi Hendrix, named after the legendary 1960s musician. Before the Queen's vase got underway, the Queen was seen nervously swaying in anticipation. Frankie Dettori was cheered as he won the Queen's vase and performed his trademark celebration of jumping out of the saddle onto the ground. Despite their losses on the racecourse, the royal couple appeared in great spirits as they met with other members of their family. King Charles and Queen Camilla left Zara Tindall in stitches earlier in the afternoon. The opening of Royal Ascot 2023 saw plenty of royals descend on the racecourse to celebrate King Charles' first event as monarch. Included in the royal lineup was King Charles and Queen Camilla, Princess Anne, Zara and Mike Tindall, and Princess Beatrice and Edoardo Mappelli Mazzi. This year, organizers of the race have paid tribute to Royal Ascot's biggest fan, Queen Elizabeth II, who passed away last September. During her 70-year reign, Her late Majesty attended almost every single Royal Ascot festival, with the exception of last year. This year, organizers have displayed a heartwarming collection of photos of the Queen visiting Ascot over the years. They include a black and white photo of the royal riding on the tracks in 1960 when she was 34 years old. The mother of four was pictured with a headscarf and riding boots on as her horse galloped along the track. The Queen was taking part in an unofficial race with others members of her royal party and ended up finishing fourth. What's more, the organizers also selecting a photograph of the Queen beaming at Ladies' Day in 2013. The event turned out to be one of the Queen's most successful Ascots as her horse Estimate won the Gold Cup, making her the first monarch in 200 years to scoop the prize. The late royal was pictured beaming at her trophy, which was presented to her by her son Prince Andrew. The Queen was dressed in one of her signature coat dresses in a pretty shade of purple. Underneath her jacket, the monarch wore a pretty floral dress, which perfectly complemented the flowers on her hat. In the image, the Queen is seen wearing a three-strand pearl necklace, which she also wore to her final ever Ascot in June 2021.